What's the worst thing a teacher ever did? One day I was lying on the floor, shaking. My throat was closing up and I couldn't speak. I heard someone calling my name, but it sounded far away, like they were underwater. I couldn't answer, and all I could think was, my EpiPen. It's not with me. Right then, I knew. I might actually die at school, in front of everyone. It all started that morning. I have a really bad peanut allergy, and I've carried an EpiPen with me since I was 7. It's always in a hard case, with my name and prescription right on it. Every teacher I've ever had knew about it. But that day, we had a substitute teacher. She walked in already looking upset, didn't even say hello, just started rattling off a list of rules. The whole room felt tense, so I kept my head down and focused on my worksheet. Then, she started walking around the class. She saw my EpiPen clipped to my waistband. She stopped, stared, and asked, "Is that a vape?" I said, "No, it's my EpiPen." I held it up, showed her the label, and explained I had a medical allergy, but she didn't believe me. She said it sounded like an excuse, and held out her hand. I tried to stay calm. I explained again. I needed it. I told her I could go into shock without it. She rolled her eyes and said, "You shouldn't bring banned items into class." Then she grabbed it from me, walked to her desk, dropped it in a drawer, locked it, and said I could get it back after school. She told me to talk to the nurse, but the nurse wasn't even there that day. I sat there, staring at the locked drawer, trying to stay calm, trying to breathe, because I knew if anything went wrong, I'd be in trouble. And then it happened. At lunch, they ran out of the allergy-safe meals. I was given a tray with green beans, like always, but this time, they were cooked in something else. I didn't know what it was, but about 10 minutes after eating them, I felt it. My throat started closing. My face felt hot. It hit me slow, like a train. I stood up. My chair scraped across the floor. Everything went blurry. I reached for my EpiPen, but it wasn't there. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even say, "Help." Someone shouted my name. Other kids pulled out their phones. I was falling, and no one knew what was wrong. Because I couldn't speak, one of the lunch staff ran to get the sub. I heard her say, "She mentioned something about a pen earlier," but the sub just stood there, frozen. Then she ran to her drawer, found the key. But by the time she unlocked it, I was already on the floor. The ambulance got there just in time. I woke up in the hospital. My mom was sitting next to me. She didn't cry. She didn't yell. She just handed me a paper, the school's report. It said, I brought an unapproved device to class, that I didn't tell the staff properly, that I broke the rules. They suspended me for 3 days. My mom called the school, demanded a meeting, but they said the teacher wasn't informed and that I should have explained it better. The substitute? She was placed on temporary leave, but no one ever said, sorry. The next week I had to sit down with the principal. He looked me in the eye and said, you need to write a statement saying it was your fault. He said it would help keep things from getting worse, but I didn't say anything, and I don't know what to do now.